Principally, it's used in cross-border transactions. So it's again a cornerstone of OECD rules and double tax treaties for defining the different tax jurisdictions' entitlement and scope of taxing profits of multinational enterprises, and how those profits are recognised and picked up in each territory. As you probably know, transfer pricing has never been more topical, with the likes of sort of Google and Starbucks and Amazon and others falling within the public domain and the press scrutiny and government scrutiny of their affairs. So transfer pricing is at the heart of a lot of those issues. But transfer pricing doesn't just apply on a cross-border position. It does apply to UK transactions as well. The other important thing to note here is that the small and medium-sized exemption doesn't apply to all companies. The important point here is that the counterparty to the transaction does have to be tax resident in the jurisdiction with which the UK has a double tax treaty. So, for example, transactions between a UK company and companies in tax havens such as sort of Bermuda, British Virgin Islands, those would automatically and still be within the scope of UK transfer pricing if the control conditions that we talked about earlier are met. The last point I'd just like to make is on corresponding adjustments. So I said earlier that transfer pricing is sort of broadly a one-way street. It can only operate to increase a UK taxable profit or reduce a loss. While transfer pricing adjustments can apply. So if we think of this example here where enterprise A, for example, a manufacturer sells its widgets to a related enterprise B, and let's say the actual transaction wasn't priced on an arm's length basis, and let's say that there's a profits adjustment that's required to increase enterprise A's profits by £1 million. Enterprise B is then in a situation where, in effect, it's got too much profit. You know, if you apply the arm's length provisions, its profits would be £1 million less. So, what are the potential remedies for that situation?